Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl. Her friend, the Princess of the Red Rose, was always at her side. Then one day, her mummy and daddy died suddenly, and the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. Greetings, everyone. I am Lotus Prince. Today, we are going to look at a dark one. We are going to look at the relatively obscure, but much decried, Rule of Rose for the PlayStation 2. This is one of those games you may not have heard of, but if you have, it's probably because of how much people complained about it. This is almost the European equivalent of Night Trap for the Sega CD. For a little bit of context, Night Trap is a silly game where you're trying to protect girls from being attacked by weird, goofy costumed, not vampire things, and you try protecting them by setting up ridiculous Home Alone style traps. It's a pretty silly game, but it's freaking Night Trap. It's an obscure game for an obscure system. And yet it has a lot of notoriety, and people generally might have heard of it if they're into like old school video games, because of how much complaint there was about it from US politicians and senators and things of that sort. This is before there was a rating system for levels of maturity. It's rated, for T for teen or M for mature. This happened before that. So politicians heard of the game and, they were looking at it right next to stuff like Doom and Mortal Kombat. And they decried Nightcry because they thought that you were supposed to be attacking the girls, and it has, risque content. No, it really doesn't. And yet, ironically, they were trying to put the game down, and now it's one of the more well-known games for the Sega CD, even though people still have never played it, because it's really nothing remarkable. Rule of Rose is admittedly darker, but it received a similar treatment in Europe, especially the UK and France. The French National Assembly decried this game, saying that the goal was to rape and kill a little girl in the cruelest of circumstances. And wow, no, not even freaking close. What the hell are you talking about? Just as was the case with the American senators, maybe if you actually turned the game on for once in your life and looked at literally any of it, you could see how off base that is. You play as one of the girls. Are you freaking kidding me here? The actual plot is rather as I described in my little opening bit here. You are Jennifer in 1930s England, and you get sent off to what looks like an old school or an orphanage, and then stuff gets weird from there. But you're trying to survive. You're not doing the opposite of that. This makes no freaking sense. But, I guess the damage was done. This game is, at this point, pretty damn hard to find in America because I think it was produced in limited quantities, and it was also toward the end of the PS2's life cycle. This thing came out in 2006. And, it's so new by that standard that even at the end of the instruction manual, where you have one of those surveys you can tear off and mail to the company, one of the questions is, what system or systems do you own or plan to buy? And the PS3 is included on this thing. So that might be why this game has gone relatively unknown in America. You can find it easily enough on eBay or Amazon if you're willing to pay for it, but even at conventions, I've only seen this thing twice. It is not common. However, could be worse. The release was delayed in Australia, and it was outright banned in the UK. I think it might have been released in the UK, but then banned. Ironically enough, my first experience with this game was actually someone from Scotland who showed it to me. I didn't know about the game's notoriety at the time, so I was like, oh, Rule of Rose, looks interesting. It's a weird story-based game right up my alley. I'll go pick it up when I get the chance. And I did. And then it disappeared off the face of the earth. So if you have a UK copy of this, oh man, congratulations. I don't think it's banned in the rest of Europe, but again, not very popular by adults and politicians at the time. But what is the game really? Well, sure enough, it's rated M for mature, and it's because of blood, yes. Intense violence, suggestive themes, God yes. Oh boy, the undertones are crazy. There's all sorts of symbolism in this one. I would consider this game more horror than not, but I wouldn't call it scary. I would call it creepy and disturbing. This game is not going to keep you awake at night, I don't think, but fair warning, it's pretty uncomfortable to watch. It's one of those deals where the things that actually happen are relatively innocuous. Probably the worst stuff you actually see in the game is children bullying other children. And if it happened to you, it would suck, but it's something you could get over eventually, although some of the stuff is admittedly crueler than others. But one of the early things you see is somebody pouring water on someone else's head. That sucks. But, life moves on. But the way it's handled, this game's gameplay, it's okay, not great, but the atmosphere is unbelievable. The cutscene where people are pouring water on someone's head, wow. Even though the basic description of that thing sounds really quick and painless, if annoying, you want this scene to end. It's just, everything is just unpleasant. And it's handled in a delightfully, intentionally unpleasant way. This is a game that will stick with you, I think. I don't want to go too much into what it is, but it reminds me of Silent Hill 2. Not in plot, but what happens and even where you are symbols, and you don't understand what they stand for until later, if not the end of the game, where a second playthrough will make things make more sense. This is an interesting one. It's dark, it's interesting, it's story-based, it's right up my alley. So without further ado, let's go crazy. Now loading. Here we go. Takes me back. Oh yes, anyone in this game is coincidental if they represent anyone or resemble anyone, living or dead. Punchline Inc., huh? Ironic considering this game's story. And Shirogumi. And published by Atlas USA.
My shame when I call your name, so please don't set me free. I'm as heavy as can be. I will do you harm, I will break my arm. I'm a victim of your charm. I want to be dead when I'm in bed. I can be so mean, you can beat me. I would like to shame you, I would like to blame you, just because of my love to you. And love itself is just a princess as roses in May. I know nothing can drive it away. But love itself is just a brief.
Uncomfortable yet?
My name is Joshua. I will serve you, princess. Just kiss me, please.
Oof, all that. That was definitely one of the longer openings I've seen, and yes, all of that makes sense. Just not right now. Well then, let's begin. I don't think there's going to be much to do in the options, but never hurts to check. Noir filter? What? I don't know. In any case, let us begin.
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl. Her friend, the princess of the Red Rose,
was always at her side. Then one day, her mummy and daddy died suddenly, and the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. Jennifer, play with me, Jennifer. Read the story. Please read the story. What happens next?
The Little Princess.
What's this? Wait, please. Oh, no. Where are you going? Oh.
My god, that's scary. Like, can you imagine? March 1930. The Little Princess. The Little Princess. Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl. Her friend, the Princess of the Red Rose, was always at her side. Then one day, her mummy and daddy died suddenly. The princess too disappeared, leaving the girl all alone. And the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. Maybe we'll fill in more of that later. Suddenly, the girl was all alone. And so, the story begins. A mysterious, unthinkable, filthy tale. However, the young girl, Jennifer, had no choice but to surrender to the unsettling predicament. Oh, what an unlucky girl. And we are playing. Regular 2D controls, not tank. Not much of a fighter, huh? Oh boy. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not seeing a run button. Okay. Here we are. Strange Hill. You know, I am slightly curious. Well, pressing start takes me to just my inventory. Oh, that's what the camera thing does? Okay. Good to know that that exists. Anyway, up we go. I guess that's nothing. As the girl approached the sign, she heard a dog's bark. He sounded strangely familiar to her and beckoned her to come. Probably that way, but what's to the left? Rose. Half of the sign is broken off. I'm probably supposed to go to the dog, but what is this? Honestly, I think I'm going too far. I'm gonna go to the right. Strange Hill, east. This is one of those games, you notice I suddenly turn around when the screen changes. My direction changed because I was holding up, so I went back this way. That is one instance of where I like tank controls. Up is always forward, regardless of which direction you're facing. There's an old padlock on the door. However, it's not locked. Rickety shed. Oh, about saving, it said. Did I just miss that? Well, about saving, the point is I can save at this little device. So, how was your day? As for me, I've been playing Rule of Rose for about 2 minutes and watching the opening movie for like 7. Oh, there we go. Save successful. Chapter March, huh? So clearly I'm supposed to focus on the glowy item. A slip of paper is tied to the dog collar. It's a slip of paper with boarding pass and a picture of a fish on it. Red crayon aristocrats, huh? Found the boarding pass. The name Brown is on the dog collar. Got the dog collar. Hey. And sinister child laughter. I love it. Don't worry, children in horror games are never scary. Ooh. Well, there goes maybe the kid we were looking at earlier. God, my run is really not good. Anyway, back to Strange Hill. Apparently we're not the most athletic person either, with just the, like, oh man. I'm not sure if it's being tired or if it's being nervous. Actually, if memory serves, I think there's a chance she might have had something like asthma or something like that. I could be wrong, it's been a long time since I've played this, but I think she has some condition, or maybe it's a heart condition where she can't get excited very much. It might have been that. Maybe she's like, she shouldn't get excited much. That might have been it. It might not have been asthma. Anyway, front gate. Following the boy up the road... Oh, it just plays at his own pace. She came upon a huge old mansion. For some reason, this place seems familiar to the unlucky girl. Well, sounds good to me. I don't think we're getting in the gate. Oh. What is this, freaking Resident Evil 5? Children with bags over their heads are beating something with a stick. The unlucky girl was frightened and backed away from the gate. Good move. So I wonder if the gate's even locked, but yeah, I wouldn't go in either. But we do want to find that kid, the boy. Fence Road. Ugh. That is pretty creepy. No camera change for me. There it is. No one allowed? The subtitle covers for it, but I think the children spelled it allowed, like read aloud, O-U-D. No one allowed without a pass. About using items. Well, you can use items to interact with your surroundings. Menu, item, use. Easy enough. Let's do it. Can I look at my stuff, by the way? Yeah, I can look. Oh, cool. So it just allows us to see the thing we've already saw when we first took it. Just in case, though. Yeah, this is not Resident Evil 1. You cannot rotate these items. All right, let's use the boarding pass. That's kind of funny. Like, the door opens, but it was clearly somebody just opening it and running it away. Or running away, I should say. Well, we're in. I don't think anything's over here. Might as well follow the kid. Legend of Stray Dog. Stray Dog gives us sweets. Oh, I didn't. I could actually keep going. Is this anything? Oh, I can look. Empty cages are stacked up. Were animals being kept here? I think that's just it. Yep, that's as far as we go, so I might as well check that door, right? Oh. Okay. Perhaps I missed something. Wouldn't be a first for me. And these are bushes. There's nothing really to see here. So am I missing something with this, like, wooden area here? I don't know if I can go around. Oh, I actually could. I really thought that I couldn't touch that. But now we're at the front gate. Oof, drag the bag in. Okay. I really don't think there's anything else to see out here. Oh wow, there is definitely something living in that bag. Oh my god. I don't think there's really anything to see on the side of the house. Yeah, we're going in. Entrance this way. I mean, is it the other door I need to check? Okay. They actually distinguish between doors. Creepy. Ugh. Unpleasant. Also unpleasant. Oh. The unlucky girl felt the chilling gaze of many eyes upon her. Just that's it. Too bad for you. Oh my goodness. Yet she was all alone. A little bit finicky opening doors. Anyway, hallway. Aha. Yes, I will save my game. Let's see if it doesn't take quite as long to, Okay, not even close. I like it. Whew. Really good atmospheric music, huh? Reception room. Red roses are arranged in a vase. They're vibrant and fresh. It's a grand fireplace, but it seems no one has touched it for a long time. Oh, I can actually keep going? I'm going to want to come back, I think. Oh, headmaster's room. So we're in some sort of school. Or because there's kids everywhere with no one around, maybe like, you know, this doesn't look like a classroom environment, maybe an orphanage. I mean, we did say our parents died. I did not mean to go in the door, but okay. Hallway. Whoa. That's kind of cool. My goodness, there's a lot to do. I think it's going to come to a point where I'm just going to go back and go upstairs. Huh. Cool that I could do those little interactions, though. Let us go back in the headmaster's room. I'll maybe look at one or two things, then we're going to go back and we're going to follow that kid upstairs, because that's clearly where we need to go. There's a record player and broadcasting equipment. Gorgeous lighting effect there. I don't think there's really... Oh, there's a small model of a mansion inside the tank, but no fish. Oh, of a mansion. God, it is sometimes quite difficult to open doors. Where do I stand to open the door? The record player is broken. Okay, I think at this point I'm going to step back out and follow the kid. Oh, wait a minute. There are doodles all over the portrait. How long has it been since people have been here? Expensive dishes are arranged in the cupboard. Nothing with the clock, I guess. Alrighty then. Back to the hallway. Let's do what we were supposed to do. Weren't there stairs like right around here? Where did that kid go? Or was it just further down the hall? Or farther? Maybe it was. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Away he goes. That laugh, man. Pretty sure he did not go this way, though. Hey! Okay, back to the hallway, or a hallway. Foul-smelling laundry baskets have been placed on the shelf. I see a sign, but I'm not sure if there's a door that I can enter here. Whatever. Anyway, there's this. The Filth Room. Classy name, hey. Oh. That's creepy by itself, like tying up just an inanimate object. There's a creepy doll tied to the pillar. Twice as creepy. Save yes, please. Awesome. Old photo. It's a faded group photo taken in front of the mansion. Got it. It is seriously hard to open doors in this game. This is not going to be good if I'm ever in a pinch. Here I can't even see the damn door. There we go. Thank you, camera angle. I wasn't sure that would change. This brat. My God. So hard to open doors. Anyway. Oh, there he is. Okay. Rear stairway. Oh, there are more stairs. Great. Like more stairs up. Fantastic. Well, this looks like it has to be the attic. Attic storage. Creepy that he's not here. And is that, oh, no, that's not a thing I could get. The actual sparkly thing. Oh, he is here. But there's this. Let me pick it up, damn it. Oh my God. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Thank you. Orphanage map. Marvelous. How do I map? Oh, do I actually have to use the map? I hope there's a button that can do this, but whatever. Hey. That's a pretty good map. Well, fantastic. So there's more to this room than I thought. Freaky. Huh. When the unlucky girl approached the boy, he said, "My, aren't you a slowpoke, like always? Here, read me the rest of the story. You know, the book I handed you?" Oh, that is the kid. Okay. I mean, let's do it. And the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. And now we continue. At her new home, the aristocrat club lived by the rule of Rose, but the girl found herself very much alone. Oh. Okay. We will now begin the funeral. All those attending, please gather around at this time. Yikes. What the hell is this? Ugh. Come on, Jennifer, the funeral's about to begin. It's a funeral for your dear friend. Well, I'm excited. Before she realized it, the boy was gone. And the girl was left in confusion. The boy was nowhere to be found, yes. Ooh, boy. I can't say I'm overly excited about this. Come on, for God's sake. Like, what did I do right that time that I did wrong the other 5 seconds? Do I really have to actually go back? They don't just teleport me out? Okay, fine. So now I guess we'll play the open doors game. You know, I wonder if I can cheat and go all the way downstairs just from here. My goodness, could the game be being kind to me? I am a little disturbed that the map takes up an inventory slot. I mean, that's the rear stairway, but where the hell am I actually going? That's a little frustrating. I suppose at the front door, which is ahead of me and to the right. I hope that's what it is. If so, then that's quite a nice shortcut. If so, then that... yeah. Okay. Inner court. Oh, maybe I did get out anyway. When the girl went out to the yard, she found a shovel standing before a grave. Okay. The unlucky girl sensed that something very dear to her was buried here. As if possessed, she began to dig furiously. Oh, it's the bag.
Just look at you. You're filthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our flight. Attention all passengers. We will be taking off in a short while. Please take all large luggage to Section 8 of the freight storage compartment. Thank you.
Why, sure. Well, that was supremely uncomfortable. Like I warned you about. Having fun yet? For now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? No, really, we did. We went through the prologue chapter. That's what that was. No enemies or anything like that, but boy oh boy did this game establish its mood. This is going to be an unpleasant game, as you might imagine. It's gonna be stuff like this. I hope you're ready. Until next time, everyone.